Hello everybody and welcome to another guide and tutorial for the Golden Shot. Difficulty level is hard and we're gonna have a look at Lake Wabasca. Tough par 3 and a very long par 3 as well. Especially I do think that this is one of the bigger greens that we do have on a par 3 in the whole game. But that's obviously just outside information, stuff like that. So we're gonna have a look at everything, obviously. Perfect chance for you to get some Berserker balls, and also, as you can see on the club cards, there's a lot of epic cards to be included as well. If you enjoy the stuff that I do, this video and everything else, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification. You can find loads of more free content here on the YouTube channel. You can also go to golf-tommy.com where you do have even more free content. And that is something you have to do if you're interested, like you have to bookmark that website or like golf-tommy.com when it comes to the Golden Shot. See so many people asking about where's the Golden Shot guide, this or that, and hoping that someone else is going to post. It's always posted on a website and everything there is for free. It takes you like a minute to go in there and grab it, so make sure to bookmark it so you have that one prepared. Last but not least, we do premium guides for all the game mode: checkpoint challenge, tournament play, tour play, and also now even quick nines, which is something that is very fun on doing on some events. Make sure to check it out via the links: patreon.com/golf-tommy and patreon.com/gctquick9. You can also scan the QR code here on the screen and go to the platforms. Now, let's have a look at all the content. I don't know if this is hole 7 of the Lake Wabasca or hole 8. As it is named in the game. Doesn't really matter, right? Because this is the only one that we have to play here in the Golden Shot. Obsidian chest for the hole-in-one. You can see Berserker balls in that. Press the information button if you do have more questions. You can from there send in a ticket to the Golf Clash support. All right, landing position is going to be the following. We are going to box in the rings here. And we're going to have the white ring to the left by the rough and blue ring to the right by the rough. And if you can angle your screen a little bit, like I do here on the picture, it's going to be so much easier for you to be accurate with that. Have in mind that this is not an easy par 3, even though it's a super wide open green, but it's also very easy to be quite off on either side, especially if you're just misjudging it a little bit wrong. VPR table on the right hand side, 1-to-1 minus 1.5 always. Yeah, and that's about it. I think we're gonna just jump in with the videos here. So we start with video number 1, which is 6.9 left to right cross and tailwind. So we box in the rings, then we're looking at the chart and giving ourselves the spins. There is one little element more that we do have with this Golden Shot, and that is that we are using a tiny amount of overpower. That is displayed on the text guide, and it's clearly colored where to use that or not. And the reason we are doing that is because we do want to try to avoid glitchy rollout. So we're using slight overpower even in tailwind. You can see that I'm just touching the or like overlapping the arrows at the bottom, which we call like teeth overpower. And the reason I'm doing that, it's not because I don't want to reduce the spin, it's just because I do want to avoid us having a speed roll over the green and we will miss all the chests. So we do need a little bit of overpower. We're also using the same amount of overpower in headwind. Now, and again, that is all displayed on text guide. And that also makes it like, I always feel like when having to use overpower, underpower curl, and stuff like that on Golden Shot, it's not really that satisfying. However, though, we do what it takes to get ourselves close to the hole to give ourselves a proper look. Now we have set the aim point. We're gonna use some topspin, and again, this is a massive green. We do need to use topspin, and also I do think like in this par 3 in general, like if you're not using enough topspin, then you will roll all the way back down. You obviously will miss all the chests, but also from a tour play and a tournament play perspective, you will in that case just be having a wedge towards the pin, or maybe even a short iron if you roll all the way down. So that's how big this green actually is. Perfect ball in the crosswinds. We're not using any sort of overpower, which is great. So the crosswind angles is what we do like to have. The ball comes up and it rolls and it rolls and it rolls and it rolls. Oopsies. Comes in beautifully. It looked like it's going to stop short, but it did not. We have a look at the obsidian chest to see what we get. Berserker balls, obviously. Berserker balls is what we're getting, together with some nice club cards. We move on to the next shot. Now we do have a headwind. We're once again going to apply the overpower technique that we do have in this particular guide. So setting the aim, and then we are applying the spins. 5.5 miles per hour is 4 rings. And for me, I feel like when I'm gonna pull 4 rings, pulling from the blue ring is easier for me. So you can see we're pulling almost up into max, and that is something to just be had in mind, that we can be close to max in the headwind. It's not that it's gonna change anything. Perfect ball. Bounces on the fairway, and then we get up towards the pin. Comes in maybe a tad hot, it looks like, but at the end of the day, it did not come in that hot. Just looked really hot when rolling up the hill. But that's, again, I keep also forgetting that, again, this green is absolutely massive. Obsidian chest again, and we have a look. We do have some Viper cards, quarterback, and then we do have Rapier. We do have Thor's Hammer. That's a brilliant unlocking the Spitfire. And obviously the Berserker balls there in the end. Last but not least, the crosswind left to right. We love this wind. We had it before. Can we repeat it? Or at least we had a wind that was very close to that. So 2.2 topspin. And here I do like a sliver of a right spin. 5.1 miles per hour is 3.6 rings. Have in mind that we do 1 to 1 minus 1.5. We go. Let's center the ball and hit perfect. Perfect it is. You bounce on the fairway. We like this camera angle. Like I've said, it's so many golden shots. When it zooms out a little bit like that, it's often very telling that it will either go out of bounds or it's going to be close to the hole. And this time we do get a hole in one, which is brilliant and makes me very happy, because this is once again a top par 3. Let's see what we do get in the chest, and then we're going to summarize with a text guide. There we do have the text guide, ladies and gentlemen. There is quite a bit on this text guide though, unfortunately, but we do our best. Shot structure before or after spin doesn't matter. Turn screen to correct angle, like in diagonal that you see the picture, because you see the ring so much clearer. Top left of white and the top right of blue touching the rough as shown in all tailwinds, and only if pulling into overpower in headwinds. Use teeth overpower, right? Remember that. That is important. We're using the overpower in tailwinds to avoid a speed roll. Spins, direct tailwind, 1.5 topspin, 0.2 right spin, left to right, cross and tailwind, 1.8 topspin, half a bar right spin, right to left, cross and tailwind, 1.8 topspin, 0.2 left spin, direct crosswind, left to right, 2.2 topspin, 0.1 right spin, right to left, direct crosswind, 2.2 topspin or side spin, left to right, cross and headwind, 2.7 topspin or side spin, right to left, cross and headwind, 2.7 topspin, 0.2 right spin, direct headwind, 3 topspin and 0.2 right spin. You can find this text guide on our website, golfclashtommy.com, or in the video description down below. Thank you so much everybody for watching another guide and tutorial for the golden shot. I wish you the best of luck.